Hey guys, welcome back. Analytics Advantage. It's going to be a quick video. It's one of the few stock videos I put up. So if you're only interested in football, keep scrolling. Secondly, this stock pick is a cyclical stock pick or a seasonal stock pick, as I prefer to call it. So if that's not what you're into, if you're more of the like long-term holding kind of guy or girl, sorry guys, it's not going to be for you either. This is a pretty quick, let's turn them and burn them here kind of pick. You can hold on to this for a while. If you're looking at the screen right now, it is Crocs, ticker symbol CROX, and it's a good pick. I mean, it's a good company. I'm sure you've heard of them. I'm sure you've seen people wearing them, or you probably have some yourself. A couple things here. So I have been purchasing this on a seasonal stock chart for about 2 years now. Yeah, at least two. And usually what I see is pretty much what you would expect. In July, specifically second week of July, is you start to see the price increase on these. And obviously because it's more accessible, the stores are carrying it more. It's in just about every store that sells like any sort of like seasonal stuff or footwear. It's also kind of the next best thing to like water shoes. A lot of people wear them for the beach, stuff like that. So you get a lot of people buying them and just kind of, showing them off more, going on vacation, going to the beach. People buying it for like everybody in their family. So just mentally, it's constantly on top of your mind. And so that, believe it or not, makes it a good stock. And I know there's a lot of like fundamental, stock analysts out there like, hey, I only want certain companies that have this ROI and this and this and this. Which that's great, especially if you're doing like long term. You want to make sure the company is good and it's going to be around, longer than you are, hopefully. But in a seasonal stock chart, that's great. You can get that, and maybe you do end up holding some shares of this. But for the purposes of what I want to do, which is to place these assets within a retirement account or a qualified account, so you're not getting taxed on it, but you're constantly making big gains on it. I would buy it next Monday, which is July 12th, and then I would be selling it the third week of September, which, pulling up the calendar right now, will be on the 22nd of September, and the 22nd because it is a Wednesday. If you've seen any of my videos before regarding stocks, Wednesday is typically the kind of like high point for the week. Friday is the second to best day. But Wednesday is usually because all the money that came in from retirement accounts, as far as like 401ks and things like that, has finally been invested or is being invested. If you get paid on a Friday or a Thursday, a lot of time your money manager and your 401k people don't actually get those funds to invest until like Tuesday or Wednesday, and that's when they make the majority of their purchases. So one other thing I want to show you guys though is, like I said, I've been tracking this for a while now. So I started purchasing this on my chart back in 2019, but I'm tracking it since 2017, and off of this chart you can see every year it has been a gain. It has worked out for me each and every year, or for anybody who is doing this every year, and on average it's about a 26% gain per year, with the lowest gain being a 21% in 2017. 2017 though, I believe, is the first year Crocs was on the exchange, and really it's a pretty good return for a new company at that point, and something that, it seems like Crocs have been around forever, but it wasn't that long ago when they weren't like a widely known product. So I expect to see the trend continue. Like I said, this could be a long-term hold for you if you are into that kind of investing. And you have just like a regular brokerage account, it's not a qualified account, this is something you could purchase. Even if, let's say you purchase 10 of them, and I'm just saying it's like close to $1,000, and you sell like 8 of them and keep 2 of them just to kind of keep onto the growth. It will eventually start paying dividends. I think it is right now. But like I said, you can purchase it, sell most of them, and just kind of keep some for next year, for whenever you want to sell it down the line. That being said, though, like I said, it's a great company, great pick. I'm not going off fundamentals. I'm going off of the fact that I know the company, and this is a quick turnaround. I don't care what this company does 3 years from now. I don't care what their ROI is at the end of the year or anything like that, because I'm not going to be in it that long. I'm going to be in it for roughly like 8 weeks, 8 to 9 weeks. So, again, get in, get out. and this is one of the few stocks that actually does well during the summertime. A lot of stocks are kind of either just asleep or just not really doing well in the summer. And I think this summer has been, pretty much average. And honestly, I think when people start coming back to investing, which is usually like September, late September, early October, you're actually going to see a dip in the market because you're going to see a lot of people taking the gains that they didn't take from the COVID bounce, and then other people that are just, ready to get into their new ventures, and so they're going to get their money out and get ready for the new season and start kind of going from there. So, like I said, you can hold some of it, but by July 12th, you're going to sell September, there was the 22nd is what that was. It is the third Wednesday in September, which, yes, is the 22nd. And actually, I'm sorry, it's the fourth Wednesday, but the third full week in September. So, again, follow me if you like, or don't. I mean, that's up to you. Obviously, it's your money, right? I'm just telling you, this is a seasonal stock that hits every year, and you've seen it, you're going to keep seeing it, you're going to see the commercials, you're going to see it in stores. A lot of times in the summer, a lot of professional stock investors and analysts and stuff like that kind of go on vacation. They're not so heavily, they're not so active in the summer months, and it's usually kind of like if you haven't heard it before, it's like a sell in May and go away kind of thing. That's the trend in the investment markets. So a lot of times it's easy to kind of scoop up these easy wins throughout the summer when nobody's looking, and something like as solid as a company with Crocs, that's something that is going to be purchased. I think Yeti is another one. I have not done my research on that one as much as I want to, but I have had some wins with Yeti in the past. So either way, guys, hopefully you can join me in this one next week and make some money with us. But thanks again. Have a great day.